Hey, what's up interwebs? I'm that toy guy, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars Count Dooku Solar Sailor, which I just picked up today from one of my friends who just had it in his closet and never been opened. So yeah, there was that and the Creator Dragon thing that I'll be looking at next. So here's the box, and it's eating up all my frame here. Just move it back a little bit. It is limited edition, so yeah. There's your number, all your detail and whatnot. You can read it if you want. Over here it shows you his speeder, Count Dooku speeder, and the minifigures. New Count Dooku! Just flipping it around. Yep, there's a toy. Woohoo! On the back he shows you just missile shooting, speeder shooting, cockpit shooting. That doesn't really happen. And the fact that it can open up, and then your cross cells of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, the droid, I think it's MTT, I forget the number, and then that thing that was very popular when the Clone Wars first came out. So yeah, this size, you just have Star Wars warnings. At the top you have Dooku. Bottom you have copyright stuff and just things, and on the other side you have picture of the toy, limited edition Star Wars. Yay, box. And then here's the actual thing itself. And I'm crooked. There we go. And I really do like this thing. It is a lot better than I thought it would be. A lot better. My door moved on its own. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot better than I thought it would be. And I only applied a couple of stickers. I only put the stickers on the speeder and on that thing there. Because they are, even though I'm not one of those people that hates stickers, just because I'm used to putting stickers on things like this, but I don't like these stickers. They were not made properly. So I didn't put the rest of them on. Plus, I wasn't really following along when I built it, and I just forgot to put them on, so I didn't put them on. But before taking a look at this, I'll just quickly show off the minifigures here. First you get the pilot. He is basically a white battle droid with a skeleton foot for a head. I have no idea why they chose to do that, but it's weird. Next up you have two Magna Guards, so I'll just stick one there and hold one here. These are cool, I like these. They're nice. They have the little stick. I forget the name of this. I know it's made out of lightsaber resistant material, but I forget the name of it. And this new headpiece that basically is just, come on, that's basically just that, and it just plugs on the top there. It kind of inhibits articulation in this arm, like that arm only goes that far forward and that far back, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I mean, you can't really pose a Lego minifigure because they're Lego minifigures. And then you have Count Dooku, which is my favorite minifigure of the set. Love the curved lightsaber. I love how it's chromed here. You got the blade that doesn't really light pipe very well, but I mean, what lightsaber blade does. Standard minifigure articulation of hands, little arms, hands, head, and legs. So he does have an optional hood, which is cool, but I like displaying him with the hair because movies. And he's falling over. So yeah, here they are next to Skydive. So yeah, they're pretty cool. They're just minifigures though. And these two do not have anywhere to go in this, which kind of sucks. So, moving those off to the side. Here is the actual Solar Sailor, and this thing is awesome. It looks, I'll probably just put a picture of it right here, what the actual one looks like. Just here, I think. It looks a lot like the actual Solar Sailor, which is awesome. It is missing one crucial thing, and I will get to that in a minute. But yeah, It's awesome. I love the whole pattern thing at the top. The way that that's done with this. How it like goes on to the point here is really nice. Really nice set. I really like it a lot. It does have firing missiles, and I'll get that out of the way right now because they are terrible. You just push on both sides. They have these little levers here, buttons that you push, and doesn't really launch them so much as just like, just kind of shoves them out here. Then there are friction fire missiles. This was before that stupid spring load thing that we have now that fires all the time. So yeah, he does have it on both sides. I'm not gonna fire the other side. He does have landing. I keep saying he. This thing doesn't. Is a ship. Sorry. It has landing gear, which swivels and folds. They can go all the way down. Not that you'd want them to go all the way down, considering it's just gonna flop back to here. It does have this bit right here though that helps it stand, because if it wasn't there, it would just flop back down on its face because the landing gear is not strong enough. But he does have a cool feature here where you take the butt section, you open it up, and I'll just move the camera here so you can actually see it do this. That was depressing. But out pops the speeder. Let's try that again. Just put that in there. Open this up. There you go. He basically poops out a speeder. It basically poops out a speeder. God, I gotta stop saying he. And this is obviously Count Dooku's speeder. I dropped it. And yeah, it looks pretty accurate. I think. I haven't seen the movie I haven't seen Attack of the Clones in a long time, so I forget. But taking Count Dooku here, you remove his lightsaber, obviously, and you put him in a speeder riding seating position. Get him in here. Come on. I'm struggling with this. You know what, I'm not going to put the handlebars on again. And then you can take the lightsaber and clip it on right here. Why are you giving me problems? You never gave me problems before. There that goes. This never happens in the 20 minutes I've had this thing. There you go. There you have him on the speed. You know what, let's give him the hood. Count Dooku's riding his speeder in the hood. No, I'm kidding. There he is, and this looks cool. This does look really cool. Except for the glaring lightsaber here, but oh well. It's nice. It does have these two little pegs at the back here. That in there, there's that little roll bar in there, that little white thing. It basically hooks under there, and that's how it stays in. And the mechanism works by this piece here, comes around the side, basically gets caught on these ridges right here when this is closed, and when you open it, just due to gravity, it will fall out. Now it doesn't do that very well when the cape's in there, because the cape kind of causes more friction. So let's see if it works. See, it just kind of like slowly comes out, like it has like the spaceship has constipation. Come on. Now it doesn't want to stay in. There we go. Let's try this again. There we go. But yeah, I do like that function. Let's get. I have no hand-eye coordination today. There it goes again. Just get Dooku off there for now. Let's put the speeder back in. Oh my god, this has never happened before. I apologize. This ship, it's very well built. I don't know why it's falling apart on me. For God's sakes. Excuse me just a sec. And we're back. Let's try this again, shall we? There we go. Now, another function is he has the opening cockpit here at the front. That only opens 3/4 of the way, unless you bring this entire section down here. Now everything is falling off. What is this? How about cooperating? I mean, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Okay, whatever. You fold the cockpit down, you pull this out, and here is the pilot seat. Take the foot head, just get him in a crouching position, hook his hands up to here. He basically has to drive like he has a broken neck, because he will not fit in there otherwise. Make around the cockpit. Just fold that back up, and there you have him sitting in the cockpit. This thing does have another feature, which I just kind of showed off already. Just fold these up. Where the front section can open about 3 clicks. So he can have his solar sailor do that sort of thing. But the crucial detail that's missing is the sail. There is no sail on this thing. Which kind of does suck. I mean, you can sort of... I mean, if you take these... Let's get this in here. If you take these green parts of this creator's dragon's wing, you might, when you paint them to this red color, you might be able to get a sail in there, but, I mean, they call it the solar sailor. They should probably give you a sail. But, yeah, that's one minor flaw that I think would have made the set perfect. Oh, almost perfect. But yeah, he's not much of a sight to, it's not much of a sight to look at underneath. It's just bricks. On the top though, it's nice and smooth. I do like to look at the top. And overall, yeah, it's a really nice set. Here it is next to a skydive. Let's just stand it up here. Way taller. It even stands on its own. That's amazing. Just next to a set that I previously reviewed, here's Phazon and Fenrak, and you can see it's still a bit shorter than Phazon and Fenrak. But overall, I like it. I like it a lot. One of my, if not my favorite Lego Star Wars set I have owned so far. I don't own many that are still together. I only own 2 that are still together besides this. Millennium Falcon and Slave One. So yeah, he's nice. Does have like these open studs here that kind of bug me. I wish that they had like used these smooth pieces to smooth these sides up here, but I could probably do that just buying the pieces off Bricklink. Excuse me. And yeah, I do like the use of the TIE Fighter cockpits for the spaceship butt here. It's pretty cool. You can poop a speeder. I think it's funny. So here's a speeder next to it, by the way, just for comparison. And then the speeder next to Skydive. So yeah, I like this set. I'd probably give it like, well, would I say buy it? Well, I mean, currently, I have the book actually, one sec. Currently, the thing is only worth about, if I can get there, okay, right here is, well, first of all, this book. Great book, you all should probably get it if you're collecting Lego. And right there is Count Dooku's Solar Sailor. And brand new today, you know, it's only worth about $60. where it retailed for $55, so it didn't grow that much in price. But I'd say it's worth getting. I got this and this dragon here from a friend of mine who's gonna stay nameless, for $50 for both of them, which is a very good deal actually. I like that. So yeah, overall nice set. I recommend you pick them up. Solid 8 out of 10. I really don't like these missiles though. They seem so effortless when designed. Like, I mean, the function's great, but it's not executed very well unless you have to like hit it really hard. Let's try this. No, that didn't do much. So, yeah, like it. Go get this set. If you're a Star Wars collector, you must get this set. Because if you want a Solar Sailor just for having one from the Attack of the Clones, if you're a movie completionist with the Star Wars Lego, then by all means pick this up, because I don't think we got a good one. Or one at all, actually. No, I think we got one. I don't think we got a good one of these from 2002's Attack of the Clones. So I'd say pick this up if you want to get that, and if you're a Clone Wars completionist, obviously get it. But if you want a Geonosian ship that looks nice, I'd say go for this one as well. And my camera keeps thinking that this is a face, and it's focusing on that. There's no face there. Anyway, so yeah, I like it. So I'm that toy guy, and this has been the Star Wars The Clone Wars Solar Sailor, and stay tuned for my next video.